Friday night, and you're now clocked in on The Late Shift with Will Merrill. Featuring everyone's favorite HR director, CorNae Granville. Tonight's guest, comedian Morgan Wright. And now it's time to get that work with Will Merrill.
That's right. That's how we started off, man. We started off with a laugh, man, because this is The Late Shift with Will Merrill, y'all. And tonight we got a special treat for y'all, man. It is comedy galore, man. We got clocking in with your boy, Mr. Morgan Wright, stapling the Baton Rouge comedy scene. We also got the water cooler news with everyone's favorite HR director, Miss CorNae Granville. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have that messy tea on fleek all day, every day. No kizzy, no cap, no hat, no beanie. Yeah, and there's gonna be a lot of comedy here tonight. I mean, I gotta give a special shout out to my daughter because she gave me some jokes that I have to she wanted me to tell in front of y'all. So here's a couple of them. She wrote this for me. So shout out to you, Maddie. I thank you for these jokes. Here's the first one. Just don't judge me or my daughter. Just let us know. Okay, here's the first joke she wanted me to tell for y'all. What do you call a gay sandal? A fruit by the foot. Yeah, that's exactly what you call a gay sandal, a fruit by the foot. Yeah, she wrote that. I didn't write that one. I didn't write that one at all. She also wrote me another joke. She was like, hey, Daddy, what do you call a gay Lunchable? And I was like, I don't know, what do you call a gay Lunchable? She said, a fruit snack. I was like, okay, that's interesting enough. Then she said, hey, Daddy, what do you call a bunch of gay people at a party? And I said, let me guess. A fruit cocktail. She said, no, Daddy, you just call them regular people. How dare you judge them like that? That's retarded. That's stupid. You're not even my father. How can you be so insensitive to the LGBTQ community?
I learned it by watching you.
I'm like, she trapped me. That's comedy for you guys. You gotta make sure you be not being sensitive out here because you could get canceled, man. I got some old tweets out there right now where I talk about people fat bellies and stuff like that. So I mean, I probably may get canceled. And maybe in the last episode, you never know. It may be replaced with like Cash Cab or something like that, or or something like that. You never know, man. We'll never know. We'll see what happens next. But we're gonna be right back after we pay a couple of these bills, man. You're gonna see some good commercials, man. We're gonna have the Air Artifice commercial, probably have the Phoenix Air commercial, the dog whisperer, dog whistleblower commercial. We like that commercial, man. We may get the little hip hop, the little thing, the little candle thing, the candlestick, the candy cane, that thing. We gonna have that in there too, man. It's gonna be up, boy. We gonna have all the good commercials, man. We may not have a commercial, man. We may get a shout out to somebody or something like that, man. We got all the good shout outs, so yeah. You know how it is, Mad Game ENT, man. We all we got. On game. On game. Be right back after this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon Griffin, aka Mr. Grip.
I'm Bentley, the hip hop barber pole.
The Hip Hop Barbershop offers the best haircuts.
We service ladies too, Grip.
Ladies, we can do your eyebrows and your cut as well.
We welcome walk-ins, but tell them about the online booking.
That's right. You can book an appointment online as well, or give us a call at 225-252-7773.
We know the flavor, neighbor.
Sneak bag seeker, ain't tryna see the reaper. I can tell by the look at y'all face. Money up and I'm good always. This bag ain't coming no break. I'm the one they out here talking about. From the north to the south, everything in between. I've been getting money since like yesterday. Do your thing, I do mine, I don't never hate. Decided long ago, me and broke would separate. With the hate and the fake, had to segregate.
Juan, what's up? This is your people, Manny Fresh, and you watching Mad Game Entertainment. You heard me? Don't change that.
And guess what time it is, y'all? Everyone's favorite segment with everyone's favorite HR director. It's the water cooler news with your girl, CorNae, the Naylicious.
Adi.
Okay. All the bodies.
Hi guys, do you miss me? I know you do.
Of course.
You know, I brung my beautiful messy binder today. And even though I call it a messy binder, everything in here isn't messy.
Oh, really?
Some stuff is just informative.
Oh, that's cute.
And you know, I have a small list today, but it's informative, it's entertaining.
It's about quality, not quantity.
There you go.
There we go.
I like a grower, not a shower, okay? Yeah.
I mean, it gets bigger.
Make me proud. Well, first on our list is Orenthal. Okay, this happened last week. Mr. Orenthal, O.J. Simpson, had the nerve to take a stab at LeBron James, because LeBron James said that he was tired of seeing our black people dying by the hands of police. And Orenthal, he want to chime in, just say some really like bogus stuff. And
really?
Yes. Oh. And the people went crazy. Like,
of course they did. You can't be stabbing at nobody. You can't be doing that.
And like, be ready when that time comes when some girl says, "Hey, Juice, take me."
I'm just saying, how could you open your mouth
exactly
to speak about anything dealing with a knife or anything? Because they're talking about the case of the little girl. I think her name is Micaiah.
Right. Yes.
Her and the whole police shooting. Because that's another thing which was on the topic. So we might as well just, drive our cell phone into that one as well.
Veer our way up and down.
Yeah, this is the main point that, these officers are steadily just killing people. They're not trying to de-escalate the situation. They're not trying to find out no information.
No.
It's like shoot first and then find out what's going on next.
Right.
We also have a local police officer of West Baton Rouge who also lost his job because of a big mistake.
You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing.
They had a 67-year-old man. He left his keys out or whatever, so he broke his window to get into his house. Police are looking all outside. I guess a neighbor or somebody called and said, something's going on. But the man just forgot his keys, so the only way he can get in is break in.
Right.
It's nighttime. The police are just circling around like with their heads cut off. And the man is sitting on the porch because it's an enclosed porch, looking at him.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, y'all need something?" That started him, If you a police and you scared, you don't need to be a police.
Hey, man. And this time, he's more scared than ever.
Cause I am tired of y'all trying to act like, oh, y'all the victim, y'all so scared. If you so scared, then go be a nurse or something. Go be a janitor.
Facts.
I doubt if you're scared of roaches and dust bunnies, okay?
They probably shoot them too. They had they were dark enough. Like, oh, look at that dust bunny! Pop, pop, pop.
Moving on, in other news, this is for the ladies. This is a subject for the ladies.
Okay.
You can chime in if you want to. But,
Do your did it.
I don't want you to feel awkward or nothing, But, ladies, I just want to know, like, who y'all really think got the drip out there? You got your little new artists out there, your young black artists. Who y'all think got, the most drip? Do you think Yella Beezy? That's on me, baby. Yeah. Okay, or you think Gunner, I'm gonna knock you off the list anyway, because you're a little weirdo.
Yeah,
okay?
you're weird.
You over here dressing like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? You over here dressing like Shaggy.
Well, I mean,
ladies, if you like that, Shaggy
you
kind of
associate with Young Thug, so,
Oh, I didn't know all that.
So the next time you say gay to refer to something gay, don't. It's not cool.
Hot.
Yeah.
It's getting hot, okay?
Yeah, take a little sip of that.
Ooh, wee. Next we have Quavo, which is one of my favorites. Sweetie girl, you don't know what you're doing, girl.
Yeah, sweetie, good stuff, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then we
tap in. You tapped out.
We have Clarence. I really don't know Clarence like that.
What's the matter, dog? You in Paris? This guy's a gangster? His real name's Clarence.
He has no style to me, so.
Right.
And next and last but not least, we have Offset. So, you know.
Offset.
I want y'all to chime in and let me know which one you think got the most drip. To me, it's whoever got the most money. And you know, I don't know who, but I think Offset or Quavo and them, you know, got that drip.
Yeah, they got they young rich Negroes.
Okay. And last but not least, we have some more things for the ladies. Okay, ladies, you know, we got the long nails and things, and you know, sometimes we just can't do stuff by ourselves. If you drop a quarter right now, I can't pick it up.
Not a quarter.
If my panties were to go, you know, in my buttocks, I can't pull them out, you know? So there's something out there that makes a lady's day a little bit more easier with long nails, and it's called an Easy Tag. And what you do, you know, it's for like when you go get gas. Sometimes, you know, I put that thing in there, I can't get it out.
I feel you.
I be like, sir, ma'am, whoever's on the other side of the phone, can you come get this card out for me? So they got Easy Tags, which, you know, helps you go in and out.
Okay.
They got little tabs for your credit card, so you know, ladies with those stiletto nails, those extendos, you know, you can use that. And last but not least, I know it was 2 weeks ago, but happy 420.
It's 420 every day when you're living that life.
Okay, I wish I was living that life in LA, you know, wherever it's decriminalized, let me live right there. Okay?
Right, you know.
Bring it on down to the South. Come on
bring it
down
out here, man. Let's legalize.
Come on, Democrats, Republicans.
Let's
just
legalize,
sign those
man.
papers, baby.
Sign the papers, man. Sign
Meet
the
you
papers.
at the altar.
Sign the papers and we roll the papers, man. That's what it's all about.
I can do that. Well, I don't know. I can't do nothing. Never mind. With nails. Never mind. I need to give me an Easy Tag for that.
You can get an Easy Tag for the blunt rolling.
So that's all I have this time. Next week, you know, I might have some more stuff. You know, tea is gonna be a little thicker, you know. But right now, you know, just a little mild tea, you know, get you through this nice little Friday.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, for the week.
Can't wait. And we're gonna be right back after this.
Hair Artifice Salon is professional, affordable, and waiting for you. Give us a call or schedule online for the 5-star look for less.
With the rise of racism and peace being taken from the world, it leaves a person to wonder, what's going on in the world? Sadly, these things are not going away. Read The Dog Whistleblower to find the link between racism and the coming Armageddon.
Hey, yo, this your boy Benzino, a.k.a. Zeno Grigio, and right now, you're checking out Mad Game TV.
And we are back on the late shift with Will Merrill, and my guest this evening needs no introduction. So guess what he's about to get? An introduction. That's his right. Even though he doesn't need it, he's going to get one, man. This dude right here has been a pioneer in the Baton Rouge comedy scene for a while now, and we're going to discuss everything that's going on out here in these streets. Y'all get up for my dog, Mr. Morgan Wright. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
How you
Thanks
doing,
for having
man?
me, dude. I appreciate you letting me come on, man.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for clocking in with your boy.
Oh, for sure, dude. Always. I'm always on the clock.
So tell me, man. Okay, so COVID has hit. Man, how has COVID affected you in the comedy going on?
Well, I think like so many other people, like COVID just kind of like wrecked the entire comedy scene. Like, you know, I'll be doing, this is my 6-year anniversary. Actually, next month on the 14th, it'll be 6 years, like Baton Rouge, just comedy in general.
Shout out.
But yeah, you know, class 2015, shout out Omar and Terrence, no show comedy. But yeah, we've been like, 2019 was going to be the year. Like, you know, I had a bunch of like videos like done, like, you know, your album, like we had done all those recordings. I had my opening set that I warmed up for when you did your album recording. Like, and that was going to be my submission video, and everything was set. I had a tour set up to go because I did that Chicago run the year prior with Ken Edwards and Tyler Arsenault, two Lafayette comics.
Shout out.
And you know, everything was set, and then boom, out of nowhere, we had no shows. Like, it was just, everything was shut down. And then I used to run the open mic that we had in Baton Rouge, the longest running open mic in Louisiana, I think, station, Delete Open Mic Comedy. And, you know, we would be open one week, close the next. The rules kept changing. And then eventually I just was like, I'm just going to sit out. And, you know, my dad, he had a stroke a year prior, so I moved home to help take care of him. So it all just kind of like, you know, COVID kind of happened, and it gave me the ability to take care of him for a little while and hang out with him and do that thing. But you know, now I'm just like ready to get back out and do shows again. I miss it. I did Stone versus Drunk versus Sober in Lafayette.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that was awesome, and it just lit that fire again, you know, where you're just watching stand up every night, and you're just watching people kill it, and you're just like, I need that rush again. Like, I need it. Like, I
get it. So tell me, you mentioned like the rush of comedy. What does stand up comedy mean to you as an art form? Like, what does it mean to you?
Well, it gave me a form of expression. I was always kind of like an outcast, nerdy kid growing up. I would know enough about everything to kind of fit in, to hang out with people in every area. So that's what kind of enabled me to be a comic, is that I could stay topical. I could get with a certain group of people and be like, all right, we can mix, like hang out with the jocks, I play football, hang out with the nerds, I play video games, you know, stuff like that. Like, and so I just kind of like never fit in completely anywhere. And then when I've been to college, didn't like it, tried different jobs, I didn't like it. And then when I hit my 30-year birthday, I was hanging out with Chase Myers, another comic from Baton Rouge. Shout out to a killer, Chase Myers. And I would ask him questions constantly about comedy, just all the time, just like, dude, what is it like? Like, and he would just answer them, and we would hang out. And then one day he was like, dude, you tell me these stories. You're so funny. Why don't you come and do stand up with us? And so the first night I went, I got way too scared. But then think about the heavy hitters that used to come. You were there, like, you know, Howard Hall, like every week, you know, we had all these like guys killing it. And so I saw this and was just like, I can't compete with these guys. So I went home and I wrote every night for a whole week, and I would text Josh and Chase and Robert all my bits and be like, is this good? And they're like, dude, I can't read your bit and know what you're trying to convey. Just come and say it. And I went out and I had a good night. But I remember that first year, and I still have that first set recorded. And I couldn't even watch the stage. Like the people, I would just stare at my hands. I'd look at the mic, hold it with two hands, and I'd walk back and forth constantly. I never could sit still, because if I stood still, my knees would shake. But I'll never forget that first pop, man. You tell that joke and you get that first pop, and then all of a sudden, you just, boom, adrenaline hits, dopamine rush, and you're just like, I'm killing it.
Definitely.
It's such a great feeling.
That's the thing I love about comedy, is that, man, it's so universal.
Yeah.
And it's so like, it's subjective and objective at the same time, for the simple fact that you got so many people who you can relate to, you know, and like you said, you can do topical, you can do like different styles of comedy, you know. So what were you like would you categorize your comedy, or would you just let it be as fluid as possible?
Well, I guess you could say that I'm a storyteller first. Like my biggest weakness in comedy is one-liners.
Yeah.
I like, a killer like Mitch Hedberg that just throws out a one sentence and just explodes the room. I look at that and I am just in wonder. I'm like, how do you control that much energy with just 5 words? Like,
Exactly.
That's beautiful.
Exactly.
So like, I have a lot of crazy family members that I've grown up and I've heard all these stories, and it's so funny because I grew up thinking, people were just wild in the 60s and 70s, and this is just what everyone experienced.
Yeah.
And then I tell these stories to other people, and their reactions are what, like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm cooking with something here. I need to start telling these stories to crowds, and it kills. It just does great every time. And now I'm trying to branch out and just be a little bit more like myself. Like we were saying earlier, like comedy allowed me to express myself and discover who I was as a person.
Yeah.
And made me comfortable in my own shoes. To like, growing up, I had a lot of body images and everything, and I'm a big guy, but it just made me okay to know that, like, if I'm funny, I can disarm any situation.
Yeah.
And that's what it makes me a good salesman. It makes me a good party friend. Like, I'm always the life of the party anytime I go somewhere, because I can just break people down and make everybody have a good time.
Right.
I'm a good mediator.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So being a staple in the Baton Rouge comedy scene, like you said, you've been doing this for a while now. Where do you see the comedy scene in Baton Rouge going in the future?
Well, we have a lot of fire, like, here in Baton Rouge. We were actually popping pretty good, like, right before COVID. We had like 5 shows going on. We started booking headliners. I had my own show, Comedy A2Fe. No Show Comedy was killing it.
Yeah.
I mean, you had your show.
Yeah.
That what was the name of the place again? It was Times?
Yeah, Time Out Lounge.
Yeah, Time Out Lounge, yeah. And like, we were doing comedy so much, and other places, specifically, I'm calling you out, New Orleans and Lafayette, they talk a lot of trash about Baton Rouge, that they don't understand that we are heavy hitters. We have to work harder to get the crowd, and on any day we can do more time longer than most other people around here. You'll see a lot of comics, they'll be like struggling at 15 when I could go up for 45 and people will be like me, and I'm like, oh, we're done? Like, we're done? All right, let me get off stage.
Easy.
Yeah, no, so I think we have a lot of potential. There's a lot of good guys that have come up in the last couple of years, and especially over the last year, they're hungry, because they got a taste and then it got taken away from them, and so I see them back, and that's really the most important thing. What was really important to me and my group is that your generation of comics was so supportive.
Yeah.
When we would mess up on stage, you would tell us in a constructive way. You'd be like, okay, well, that didn't do great, but this has potential. So here's a tagline that might help you. And you don't see that a lot in really older comedy. Like, it was very dog eat dog before then. I've heard tons of stories. So now to see this new age of comics that are supportive, that build up the scene together, it's really nice to see. So I see there's a lot of potential. We just need to get our shows back up and running. Need venues to reach out to us, on Delete Comedy or Baton Rouge Comedy Facebook and stuff like that, and let us know, hey, we want to put on shows, contact us, and we will come out there and we'll perform. As long as you're willing to pay the comics, we'll show up. That's really all that matters.
Pay over everything.
Exactly.
Pay over everything.
Everything.
So before we get out of here, man, what else you got going on? Like, what's popping off in the Morgan Wright world that we should be looking out for?
I'm going to have my website coming up pretty soon.
Awesome.
I'm working on my album right now, so I got to get with Jason and stuff and start getting those plans in order, because I'm very close to my hour, so that's going to be coming out pretty soon.
Can't wait for that.
I have a podcast that took a break for a while because of the scheduling with COVID and everything. It's Getting Right Down to It is the name of the podcast, but because Morgan Wright, Morgan is always right. But but no, we're going to be doing more reviews on just movies and pop culture in general, and just trying to break stuff down to show you, just especially from like all these comic book movies, where the continuity is going, and where all of this history comes from.
Sweet. Sweet, that's awesome. Well, let the people know out there where they can reach you at, if they want to book you, the way they can reach you at, you know, your social media handles, all that good stuff.
Okay.
So you can find me on Facebook, Morgan Wright on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram at The Morganization. That's going to be my website. You can find me Gmail, Morgan C. Wright, morgan.c.wright@gmail.com. I'm always accepting bookings.
I've got a ton of network of friends that are down to, do any shows. So just reach out to me and I would be happy. You can also find me on YouTube if you search for Morgan Wright stand-up comedy.
Awesome. That's what's up, bro. Morgan, I appreciate you clocking in with your boy. Thank
for
you
sure,
so much, man.
Thanks, dude.
And we'll be right back after this.
Staff and faculty treated my kids like they were their own.
Shiloh is a place where, your kids can come and be themselves.
The staff is very open to things that the parents have to say.
To enroll your child in Shiloh's Early Learning Academy, call 225-343-4734.
What's up? This is your girl Megan Good, and I want to give a shout out to Mad Game ENT.
And that's it, y'all. That is it, man. Another episode. We survived it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, as always. I want to give a shout out to Morgan Wright. Also a shout out to my HR director, Miss CorNae Granville. And a big, huge shout out to you all out there for watching this episode and supporting this season so far. I thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys over there as well. And also you guys over here also, man. I appreciate you all so much for watching. So now, it's about that time. Friday night. The weekend's here, so time to go ahead and hit the hand sanitizer, hit the humidifier, hit your side chick, then hit your wife, because now, it's about that time. Tax season's over now. You ain't got no more side chicks, man. It's broke now, so you gotta go back home. Because, side chick, she got corona now, so you can't be coughing on her. You cough on her, she gonna be, you better get vaccinated. Not the Johnson one. I wouldn't take that one, because, that's like Takavaka. I wouldn't do that at all, but, do you, or do your side chick. But make sure you do the hand sanitizer. Good night.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Kill. She's like,
I guess, I'm here, whatever you need.
Yeah.
So Batman, how do you feel now that I've captured your body?
Anything off limits?
Nope.
Okay. Not gonna get like super personal or anything like
that.
No,
you're
good.
good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, sometimes some people be like, yeah, I got beef in these streets and I don't.